Hey guys. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you about something that has come up a lot in my sphere over the past 48 hours, honestly. And that is grudge holding and forgiveness. Emphasis on the forgiveness part of that. Um, so, when my sister died 2.5 years ago, the vast majority of people in my life were like so there for me, and it was absolutely amazing. Calls, texts, showing up with food, flowers, coming to the memorial service, you name it. People really came out in droves for both me and my family, and it was amazing. But something that happened in there is it made those who didn't show up stand out a lot more. And people that, a couple individuals that I, who were really special to me and who didn't come forth because they either didn't know how and they felt awkward, which a lot of people feel when it comes to grief. It's understandable. People don't know how to handle it or handle someone who's going through grief. And or they were dealing with their own things in their life and couldn't get out of their own way enough to show up for me. And this has been a real serious topic in my family over the past 2.5 years, because as things have come up, as plans for vacations, group vacations have come up, as planning for family weddings and things have come up, it's like over and over and over again, people in our family go back to, well, who was there for us for Kim when Kim died and who wasn't? And it's like this shit list that people have been put on. And it's sensitive, right? Because I get it. Like, someone doesn't show up for you during the hardest time of your entire life. How do you not feel some sort of grudge? And how do you not continually say to yourself, you know what? The ball is in their court. They still haven't apologized. They still haven't come forth to me. And until they do, it's not my problem. It's their problem. Well, let me just say, it is your problem. Any grudge that you're holding in your life is half of you. It is affecting you. It is negative energy that you're holding on to just because you feel like you shouldn't have to be the one to step up and be the bigger person. And I recognize some of you are probably going, well, you don't know my situation and you don't know what this person did. And that's true, But I've also seen people who've lost children who have been murdered. And I've watched those people forgive the murderers. I mean, that's something I can't personally relate to. That's a level of forgiveness that I think one has to experience, because it doesn't even make sense, right? But if that is possible, I think about that all the time. If that is possible, then these other things just seem petty. These things that people do to us when they don't know how to act in a situation, when they're already so in their own way that they don't know how to be there for another person. You're only hurting yourself and the loving history between you and another person if you don't forgive them. So I strongly encourage you. If you are holding a grudge against somebody, if there's someone in your life who is awaiting your forgiveness, who you can extend that to, it will be a gift, not only for them, but for you. I promise. And 99% of the time, when you reach out to that person, just say, hey, I'm thinking of you and I want to talk, or whatever it is. 99% of the time, they'll say, oh, thank God, this has been weighing on me and I am so sorry. Give both of you the opportunity to come together. God, the world is filled with enough hate and grudges to last us for the rest of eternity. Don't let that happen to you. So, there are my couple of heavy words of wisdom for this week. Forgiveness, always the right choice. Thanks, guys. See you next week.